Part 25F, Ground-Based Cloud Factories on the Flat Earth. Since we are covering clouds, anything else seem bizarre? When they were trying to program me in the indoctrination centers called schools in the 1980s, this is how many cloud types there were. 4 types of clouds: cumulus, cirrus, nimbus, stratus. And now you have all of these. So in the last 30 some odd years, new cloud types have been forming. I guess that's the evolution of clouds. But you have to look at who's naming them. NOAA and NASA. Now there are 32 types of clouds. 32, interesting number. The freezing point of water and the highest level of the Masonic order. All right, on to the topic at hand. Ground-based cloud factories. Most people believe that the weather has only been modified since the mid-1900s or so, due to the advancement of airplane technology. You do not need planes to modify the weather. I'm sure most of you have seen this. This is the NASA cloud making machine. I believe it's in Alabama. This is just one of many different ways to make clouds. And then there's all the other ways to get the particulates up in the air for the clouds to form on. NASA is just a little late to the party. Here's some other ways clouds can form. Like this. And this. And this. And this. Those pictures are all of power plants. How a power plant works. There's 2 things that come out of them besides electricity, and sometimes electricity going in them. In the cooling tower comes out water vapor in the form of clouds because it's steam. And from the chimney stack comes particulates, or also known as pollution. Tangent. Just because you see power lines coming from certain factories, i.e. nuclear, that does not mean the electricity is coming from the plant. There are 62,000 power plants all over the world. That includes coal, oil, natural gas. All of those power plants put up particulates into the air, or pollution. So this process of factories making clouds and particulates/pollution to modify the weather has been going on since the Industrial Revolution of the late 1700s and 1800s, is when the controller started to modify the weather in the current blue sky system. Let that one sink in for a while. The Industrial Revolution ground-based factories were very efficient at getting large amounts of particulates into the air. But dispersing those particulates evenly over vast distances, they needed other means. The controllers have always had a particulate problem. Civilization has to generate particulates to form clouds and make the precipitation to have fresh water. Pollution equals particulates equals clouds equals precipitation. No precipitation equals no fresh water to drink, no water for crops, and no water for domesticated animals. Tough to build a civilization without fresh water. Go figure. Pollution is actually a necessity for life and civilization. Main objectives of factories. 1. To get particulates/pollution in the air. 2. Create clouds for precipitation. 3. To burn fossil fuels/petroleum. 4. Create energy/electricity. 5. Employ the slaves. 6. Create useless petroleum-based products for the slaves to buy and for the slaves to willingly give back their wages to the controllers. Next video, part 25G, Transportation on the Flat Earth.